Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am going to be filming this look for you guys right here. It's just a really pretty glittery halo eye look, and I think it's perfect for the holidays. I'm actually getting ready to go out to my friend Jessica's birthday party. Happy birthday, Jessica. And I think that's really pretty and just, I don't know, I wanted to do something sparkly and festive. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations or suggestions for videos that you'd like to see for my holiday look series. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see how I got this look, stick around. Alright guys, so I'm going to my friend's party, and I have on a tinted moisturizer, but I want a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to go in with my YSL Touche Éclat foundation, and the shade I wear is BD50. So I'm gonna get just a little bit more coverage. Sorry. I'm gonna just opt out for a little bit more coverage because tinted moisturizer is not enough right now. The other thing is I didn't do anything other than tinted moisturizer today because I didn't do anything special. And then the brush I'm using is a MAC oval brush. I don't know what number this is. It's the medium one. Oh, it's the oval 6. So I really like this. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. What a surprise, right? And I'm just going to use that under my eyes. I am going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the Anti-Aging, and I'm just going to put that on my eyelids and really blend that in. Alright guys, I'm going to use my Visor palette, and I'm going to take this shade here with a MAC 224, and I'm going to use this just to set the primer I just placed on my lids. And I'm going to take this shade here. It's just a really pretty peachy tone with the same brush, and I'm going to dust that into the crease. This reminds me of Melt Cosmetics Blur, and it's one of my favorite transition shades. I just feel like it makes everything super smooth and easy. I love the quality of this palette and the shadows, but I will tell you that it has a lot of kickback. Like, you guys can see there that there's quite a bit of it. So you have to really just make sure to clean it off. I am going to take this shade here and a MAC 217, and I'm going to use this on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye. We're gonna do a halo eye today. I'm going to take the darkest shade in the brown, in the warm brown, and I'm using a MAC 217, and I'm just going to add some of that to the outer and inner corner just to really add a nice depth to the look. I'm also going to bring that right into the crease just very lightly, just to kind of connect it all. I'm going to use a 224, and I'm going to go back in with this shade here and just lightly buff out the crease just so that it's nice and soft and it doesn't look harsh. You really want everything just to look very soft and diffused. So that's what it looks like so far. I like the way that it just looks on its own, but we're going to add a little bit of shimmer to that center. But you could totally wear this just on its own like this. So for the center of my lid, I'm gonna be using this Touch and Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duo, and this is in Margaret.
Film me, babe. Get ready.
All right, guys, so I'm going to take, this is the, I guess, the liquid metal part. There's no glitter in this. And I'm just going to tap a little bit of that onto the lid, and then with my finger, I'm going to blend it out. And I think I'm gonna do the glitter. I like just how it looks like this, but come on now, we gotta add that glitter. I'm gonna go back in with the dark brown shade and the MAC 221, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of that to the outer and inner corners, just to make sure that we don't lose that halo effect. You also want to make sure that your edges are blended. Like, you don't want it to just look like it's something that's sitting right on top of the shades. So I'm just lightly connecting bridging it, and I'm going to go back in with that warm brown in the 224, and I'm just going to buff the crease out. Again, this looks really pretty just like that, but I'm gonna go in with the glitter. Oops. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that in the back of my hand. I'm going to use my fingers to apply it. Same thing, I'm gonna go into that Visart palette with a dark brown, and I'm just going to deepen the outer and inner corner just a little bit. The halo look is beautiful. It's honestly just a timely process. Like, you really wanna make sure that you don't lose any of your shades and that everything looks very soft and blended. Which is what gives you that really pretty, like, hazy halo effect. But again, you really want to make sure that your shades are nicely separated also. Now you just want to make sure that you dust off any glitter fallout, which I had some, of course. I feel like just, you know, I've had this product for some time now, and I feel like it may be drying out because the glitter, normally when I pull the wand out, I don't get a ton of fallout, and I did this time. Like, my pants are covered in glitter. So I think it may be drying out a little. It makes me sad. I'm going to go back in with that light shade of the palette, this one here, with the same 224. I just cleaned it off, and I'm just going to run that right under the brow. You always want to add something under the brow, even if it's a matte shade, but it just kind of ties everything in together. I used to, when I first started doing makeup, I used to skip the brow. Like, I'm like, I don't need to do anything there. It's the same thing and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it does make a big difference. It just kind of makes everything else look really pulled together. I'm gonna take Rococo liner by Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to use that on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a 228 by MAC, which is this little tiny smudger brush, and I'm going to first go in with this shade here, and I'm just going to add some warmth to my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with the dark shade with the same brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that dark shade to the outer corner. I'm gonna take a little bit of Sunset by Marc Jacobs, and I'm just going to place that on the lower lash line, but in the inner corner only. I'm gonna add some more mascara. So before we continue, I just want you guys to take a look at the eye look, so that you're getting the vision. All right, guys, I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and a MAC 133, which you guys know is my jam. And I'm just pushing the powder onto my skin to just really make sure that my makeup stays in place. Under my eyes. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using Laguna, and I'm going to be using this Becca brush. It's what I've been using, and let me tell you guys, I freaking love it. Like, look at that. It literally places color where you want it, and it blends so fast, and I especially love it for the jaw area. Like, you'll see. It's freaking amazing. So I've had this brush for some time, and I haven't really played much with it because initially I wanted to use it for foundation, and that's what I was using it for. And I didn't really like it for that. But when I started to use it for my bronzer, it just like gives you the best natural contour ever. And it covers so much space so fast, it really makes applying bronzer and contouring really fast and easy. I'm gonna lightly fill my eyebrows in with the Pro Sculpting Brow by Makeup Forever, and this one is in the shade 40. So since I already have product on, I'm just going to lightly run this through what I already have on, and it's just to kind of deepen it a little bit more since it's kind of not worn off, but it's not as bold or as intense as it is when I first do my eyebrows. Like, it makes a difference, see? For my blush, I'm gonna be using Becca's Songbird. It's just a really pretty peachy neutral. And I just wanna keep the cheeks really soft. So I'm just going to add that to the cheekbones. And I feel like the color just plays really well with the eye makeup. For my cheekbones, for my highlight, I'm going to use Double Gleam by MAC. It's just a very pretty pale gold. And I'm just going to hit the high point of my cheeks with this. And then right under that brow. As you guys can see, it's very intense, and that's just like a very soft and light application. Like, it's literally a little tap. All right guys, for my lips, I'm gonna be using, what is this? Nothing But Nude by Sephora. This is one of my favorites. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using On The Go by Melt Cosmetics. It's this really beautiful, perfect nude. On the center of my lips, I'm going to be using Tan Lines by Jouer, which is a really pretty metallic-y, coppery brown. And now to lock everything in place, I'm going to be using my Cinema Secret Super Sealer Mattifying Spray. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is holiday look number 2. And let me know if you guys have any requests or any looks that you guys want me to film for my holiday tutorials, because Mama could use some ideas. I mean, I have some, but I really like to do something that you guys would actually really want to see. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you already haven't done that. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome to mi familia, and I will talk to you guys soon.